What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Space Treehouse with me, Cass, or Cassidiesel, or Cassie, or Cassidy, and Tree, or Oak, or, or Leafy Figure.
What?
What?
Di- okay.
Um, so it is Diesel Can here and the Great Oak, and
Diesel can.
and today, and,
Uh,
and today we're going to be podcasting. Yeah. Okay. So for our first thing, let's read. Am I overreacting? Okay. So, am I overreacting? This is how my 22 female. This is how I'm a 22-year-old female. So, am I overreacting? This is how my boyfriend, who is 21 male, is texting one of his friends. Okay, so the girl, so we're reading it from the girl's point of view. So, okay. Did you make it back alive? Yes, thank you. Literally made the trolley by 20 seconds. Oh god. Are they British? No, they're not British. What? No way! You really did time that perfectly, Lamau. Ha ha ha, it was way too close. Wait, let me. Did you make it back alive? All lowercase. Yes, thank you. Crying, laughing emoji. Literally made the trolley by 20 seconds. What? No way! 4 Y's, all capitals. Laughing emoji, laughing emoji. You really did time that perfectly, Lamau. Lamau, all caps. Haha, it's way too close, crying emoji. The trolley drove in right when I got up the stairs, lol, laughing emoji. Crying, laughing emoji, crying, laughing emoji, crying, laughing emoji. Well, if you don't ever mess the timing up and you have to walk or something, I'd be happy to walk with you if you want, all caps, lol. Aw, thanks. If that does happen, I might have to actually take you up on that, lol. It's only a 2-mile walk, too. Crying emoji. Only 2 miles? Cross skull emoji. LMAO, sounds great to me. LMAO, all caps. Haha, it's just a light midnight stroll, but true 2 miles alone would so sad. Laughing emoji. I truly respect you for seeing it like that, lol. Or, I truly respect you for seeing it like that, all caps, lol. Nah, low key though, I'd be down for a night walk for fun. It's so nice out at night. Haha, to be honest, I love my night walks home. It's peaceful, but sometimes it can be too quiet, lol. But when there's fog or a breeze, it's so nice. Exactly. Would you want to go out on a night walk sometime next week? And then this is next. I guess she never responded. Hey, happy birthday! I hope you have a great day today. And then girl says, thanks, Thomas. Heart, hand heart. You too, and Merry Christmas. And then he says, of course, thank you, and Merry Christmas to you too. Christmas tree emoji. Tan Santa, black Santa, pasty white Santa, tan Santa. Why do you use so many Santa emojis? You said you would be driving up to NorCal today, right? TY, haha. Yes, I just go in earlier today. I'm here till Sunday. You're in the, right? Yes, indeed I am. Cartwheel emoji, cartwheel emoji. Are you leaving Sunday or is that your last full day? I'd be down to hang if you're free before you leave. Bet, sounds good to me. If anything, so we're not doing anything tomorrow. I'm down to hang out. Yeah, I just woke up and threw up, so I'll let you know how I feel once I wake up in the morning again. Oh no, crying emoji. I'm sorry, I hope you feel better soon. No worries at all, just let me know. Thank you, I appreciate that. I just woke up a few minutes ago and still feel like shit, so I don't think I can hang out anymore. I'll buy you dinner when we get back. Gotta make it up to you, lol. Aw, no worries. Hope you feel better. Totally get it. Happened to me a few days ago. Take care of yourself. And then that's the end of the strip. And then the context says, he is the gray text and the girl is blue. She gave me her point of view text. For context, they go to the same college and I'm long distance. He's been texting her sparingly for months, but the way he texts seems like more. And in person, he can be flirty. I'm not friends with her, and I don't know much about her, and I don't know how much she knew about me in the beginning. In the text, he's brought up hanging out with her, then has bailed almost every time, and she says he takes forever to respond, but why text in the first place? Edit, thanks for responding. So we've been together for 2 years and he's known her for a year. I also have her point of view since she sent it to me after finding out how serious him and I are. She thought maybe we broke up based on how he was acting. Edit 2. Whoa, this blew up, guys. Thanks. She did reach out to me when I visited him and she realized how serious we are. Also, there aren't any deleted messages. He can just take forever to respond. There's some cutoff where she said she's too busy for the night walk and she was trying to hang out when they were on vacation together, which she said he took days to figure out. She also said he can be very touchy and hug her a lot. After all this, I think I'll break up with him. Edit 3. Thank you all for all the input. Here's more details from other messages. Oh God. He's hot and cold and can take days to respond. Wait, what does that say? Oh. He's hot and cold and can take He's hot and cold and can take days to weeks to respond, but has followed through like treated her to smoothies once. To the night walk, she responded, "That's nice, but I'll have to see. I'm so busy next week." And earlier, under the only 2 miles, he said, "Nah, I won't be that bad with company, lol." And she said he called her at 2 a.m. that day. They went to the same area for break, and that's when he wanted to meet up. But in the text, he took a lot of time to respond, and she had to follow up to see if he still wanted to hang out, and she was trying to get a group thing. She said that he hasn't texted much, but he called her and they talked for like 20 minutes, and in person while I'm not there, he teases her a lot. I don't think she's overreacting.
I don't think that she's that. Hey.
I think she could be slightly underreacting. I mean, like, especially since they're long distance.
Is this what is this? Is this MIBA?
No, it's am I overreacting?
Oh, am I overreacting? Oh. No, she's not.
Yeah, no. Let's see the comments. I thought she was the gray, and I was like, she's taking her shot and he isn't biting. But he is the gray, he's definitely taking his shot. Somebody says he is, but he also sucks at it. And then they did the 2 like fingers pointing to each other emoji, and then they were like mimicking him saying, "Would you maybe like to perchance go on walkies?"
But do they think he's freaking Hinata? What the? Naruto, would you like to like?
Why does he use the cartwheel emoji? Literally, dude. Okay. So this comment says, "Man, I thought your boyfriend was the blue," and I was like, put it on the back burner. But gray? Hell nah, girl. Tell that musty rodent to fuck off, and that his use of the cartwheel emoji is corny as fuck and makes him look weird. Unless he really is a cheerleader, then work, I guess. He's texting like a chick, bro. Like, genuinely, he's texting like a woman. I'm sorry, but like, why was he using the cartwheel emoji?
I don't know.
Not overreacting. I read the messages and then saw he was in gray. I'm sorry, but this is inappropriate behavior for someone already in a relationship. I can tell the girl was just trying to be nice, and then every time boyfriend tried to get a hangout, she wouldn't respond. I'm glad she reached out to you. Let's read our next Am I the A-hole story quickly. Am I the A for honking at a student driver for going 15 miles under the speed? Yes. No. I meant no. Sorry. This was a while ago, no weather conditions, and it was a sunny day in Texas. a state known for speeding, so definitely not safe to be going that low under the speed limit in my opinion. I honestly was not irritated by the situation either. I stopped behind a car at a red light / intersection that had multiple student driver stickers. The stickers you buy off Amazon. It was not an actual driver's ed car. Also, it does not mean it's an actual student driver. As the light turns green, they accelerate very slowly, and I'm like, they're a student driver. Just be patient. Especially since there was a turn coming up, I assumed they might have been turning. They did not. And stayed a solid 30 miles per hour instead of the 45 that was clearly displayed on the road signs. After a few minutes, no turns coming up, no effort to accelerate, and causing some traffic as people attempted to go around them, so I tapped my horn to try to signal to them to speed up. They did not. So I passed them and went on my way to my dad's house. I told my dad what happened, and he said I shouldn't have honked because it was rude and I needed to remember I was once a nervous student driver. I'm honestly confused of if I did something wrong, because my intentions were just to try to help, but maybe it came off the wrong way. Edit. For the people saying be patient, I waited 5 to 10 minutes and didn't tap my horn until after someone almost crashed into me for going so slow on a busy road. I could not pass because of the steady stream of cars already passing us to go around the slow driver. I also gave them benefit of the doubt that maybe they would eventually speed up. Once they didn't and the other lane cleared up, I passed them. I honestly was not irritated by the situation. I was actually just trying to signal to speed up.
You see, if somebody honks at you, right, you're automatically gonna probably take it as like them being disrespectful, because like that's just how it is.
I mean, but like, I think it depends, because if she truly just did a little like honk honk and like quickly tapped it, that wouldn't like be bad. But if it's like honk 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 honk, then that's like bad. You know what I'm saying?
I've been honked at before. Every driver has been honked at before at least once, because they were always once a nervous driver.
I mean,
I haven't. To be fair, I have never gone like that slow in a freaking.
especially on like a
street.
busy intersection.
Yeah, I've never gone that slow, but yeah, we all are nervous.
Yeah, but the thing is, you don't even know if they're truly a student driver or if they're just trying to get away with fucking being a dickhead on the road.
Yeah, there are people that have been driving for years that are worse than like new drivers.
Yeah. Let's look at the comments. Not the A. In my country, anyway, we're also taught that going too slow is at its own risk for exactly the same reason as you experienced. I would say a solid 1 out of 3 under the speed limit. I would say a solid 1/3 under the speed limit is too slow. This assuming they had room to do so anyways. Safe tailing distances and all that. Somebody else said, not the A, they shouldn't have been going under the speed limit, especially by that much. They are going to cause an accident doing that. Exactly. Like, this comment says, agreed. This person wasn't in an instruction card. They had a bunch of those "I'm scared of driving," aka student driver, please be patient, stickers. If this person had an instructor card, they would have been told to speed up and meet traffic and or had points docked during an exam. This wasn't someone learning how to drive. This was someone driving hazardously. Holy shit. Yeah.
An instructor car is. You're gonna know when somebody is in an instructor car.
Yeah.
They're gonna have like a wrap on it.
Yeah.
Not just a freaking sticker or a freaking magnet that says student driver.
Yeah. Next story. You know what AO3 is, correct?
Do I?
It's like Wattpad,
No.
kind of, I think.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Am I the A for not deleting my AO3 account against my parents' wishes? So I, 14, write fan fiction for fun in a fandom I'm in. My parents were somewhat aware of this, as well as my sister, 16. However, my sister and her friends snooped through my AO3 against my personal boundaries. In fact, she's never really respected my privacy and boundaries. Again, when she decided to snoop through my Discord bio one day, she found the link to my she found the link to my AO3. I've told her that I'd rather she didn't read it because it would make me uncomfortable, and it's more of a private hobby. However, she did do it anyways with her friends. She then told my parents about it, saying that it would be a bad look for future employers and fellow classmates if they found out. However, I not only use a private email for my AO3, and that is no way connected to my personal information. I didn't tell people I write fan fiction. My parents still want me to delete my fanfics and account either way. However, I don't want to since people enjoy reading it, and that's how I've contributed to the fandom, and I'm in. Plus, it makes me happy. Instead, I've anoned. What does that mean? And privated all my works. I guess like anonymous. And privated all my works. Am I the A for refusing to delete my AO3 fanfiction account? Edit, I don't write or desire to read. It's uncomfortable for me in general, and I stay clear of it. No. Like, dude. Your sister, like, the sister is just an ass.
Yeah.
Like, and she's 16. She knows what she's, like, she knows that she's just being a dickhead to her little sister. I think it's a sister. I'm not sure. But I don't know. It's a very female thing to do, in my opinion. Employers don't give a fuck about AO3. If you were using slurs or hate speech, it would give them pause, but that's about when it comes to your internet usage. Employers care more about criminal history, not your fanfic, not the A. Exactly. Like, okay. If your sister and parents know your AO3 name, you might want to change your name or start a new account and have those signed in /anon things set from the start. Then take the AO3 link off your Discord and/or get a lot better at keeping your Discord so your sister can't see it. Is she grabbing your phone, or do you two chat on Discord and you've asked her not to look at your bio? Both can be midgeted, I don't know, but mitigated, I don't know, but it's not reasonable to say don't look here. As a parent, it's hard to realize our kids are ready to struggle with hard things or dark things. I know my kid's AO3, and she asked me to stop reading it when she was like 16. I only read what she sends me now, but it was a hard transition. Yeah. This comment says, you are an A for not deleting your work, but you put it online and shouldn't have been surprised that people can find it. It isn't snooping to read something that has been shared publicly. If you're writing inappropriate things for a 14-year-old, your family isn't wrong to be concerned either. And then somebody responded and said, oh no, teenagers experimenting with sex. Clearly writing smutty fan fiction will get this teenager pregnant and she'll have to drop out of school and live a life of drugs. We must stop this. Teenagers can't experiment with sex. And then they said / sarcasm. Shit. I hope that writing absolutely harmless, smutty fan fiction is the worst thing my kids do when they're teenagers. Like, dude. 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 I'm trying to figure out if OP is a boy or a girl. I couldn't go behind you. Okay. Yeah, I think they're a girl. Based off these comments, I'm like 90% sure they're a girl. Speaking
Yeah,
of girly things, time to introduce Tree to some girly products, as in we are testing Tree's knowledge of feminine products. I am tremendously excited for this. Let's get started. What is this, Tree?
like what?
What is this, Tree?
What is, bro? It legit looks like a freaking whatchamacallit, a freaking like kitchen utensil.
Okay. Based off the shape of it, what do you think it could be used for?
Maybe like grabbing something.
Elaborate?
Like like you like you like to pull like the thing like scissors, right? But instead of like cutting, you like grab something.
Uh-huh.
Like
What part of the, how do you think it's used?
to just like grab things, like,
What kinds
and
of
like
things?
I don't know, maybe some things like in the kitchen.
Based off this shape up here, like with the black tab thingy on it, what do you think that's shaped like?
I know it's not. I know it's not something for the body. It's something for the body,
Kind of.
bro. What would you use that for? Picking what?
Do you want me to tell you?
What? Yeah.
Here. This.
Oh,
It's
I
an
thought it
eyelash
had
curler.
I thought it had something to do with your eyelashes, but I just like didn't want to be
What
wrong
is
because like
this? What is
I think the
this?
picture made it look like bigger than it like actually was.
Yeah. What is this?
'Cause I pictured it being bigger. That's actually tiny. That's something. Ain't that something that you use for like your hair and stuff?
Yeah, what's it called?
I don't know what it's called, but I know it's for
Give a
like parting
rough.
your hair or something.
Give a, like, what do you think it's called?
I'm not gonna know what it's called.
Okay. Okay, what do you think? How would you describe it?
How do I describe it? Basically, it's like used on like hair. Some people use it to like part their hair if they're doing like a hairstyle.
Okay, what
Um,
are these things? What would you call these things?
like the like clippers or something. Maybe?
Close. That word is in what it's called. A variety of that word, at best.
Um,
I have one right here with me. Can you hear it?
I don't know.
It's called a claw
clip?
clip.
Oh,
Okay,
club.
next thing. You need to know this one, dude. Like,
That
it's
like
so... Huh?
is that like I actually don't want to be wrong and get embarrassed if I get it wrong.
It's fine. It's gonna be fine.
Is that like lip gloss? Or is that some
If you're in the 2000s,
Does that also have something to do with? Oh, it has something to do with your face. I know that.
Yes, yes.
Um, is that also used for your? No, it's not used for your eyelashes.
No.
Oh, is it just like don't don't you like put it like on like your face for like makeup,
Yes, but where do you put it?
like on your like cheeks?
No.
Um, on your is it on your lips?
No. It would be on
On
your lips if it was 2000 freaking 5, but no.
um um uh, um. So it's on your face.
Do you want me to tell you?
Yes.
Okay. Wow. Okay. It's concealer. And this
Oh
is
yeah,
where
I would know.
concealer usually goes. Near the under eye and over
Oh,
any like blemishes or pimples.
oh,
Dumbass. Okay.
not a girl.
Now, what is this?
I have no idea what am I looking at?
Okay. Do you have zero idea? Do you want me to just tell you?
Yeah, I have zero idea what the heck
This is a
I'm looking
contour
at.
stick. You put it on your
What
cheekbones to make your
is?
cheekbones defined, or you put it on your nose to make your nose smaller,
Oh,
or
that's
like,
what that is.
or like you put it on your forehead to make your forehead appear smaller. Yeah.
Oh, that's what
What
that
is
is.
this? What is that, Tree?
Is that like a? Oh my gosh.
What's that, Tree?
Um, I don't
Do
know.
you have zero idea?
Um, so
I'm
it's for
surprised you don't
body.
know this. You have a sister, you have a mom, you have a girlfriend. I'm surprised you don't know this.
Um, i- is it? Um, so you're gonna tell by your laugh. It's probably like something that is kind of,
It shouldn't be kind of,
uh,
but society has brought it to that point, yes. Do you
I
have
don't
like
know.
a rough, like, thought of what it might be used for?
Yeah, but it's not really appropriate. So
Say it now.
no,
DM it in the general chat.
no, I don't want
No,
to.
do it because if it is like semi-correct, then like
Is it for something inappropriate?
no. Are you
Then
speaking
I don't know.
like masturbatory?
Kind of.
Okay, then no.
Um,
I don't know if that's a
is it
real
something
word,
that you
but
like? Is it something that you like put down there?
yes.
Yeah. Is it like a freaking like, you know how football players, you know how like football players wear like cups? Is it kind of like that?
No.
I don't know then.
Yeah, okay.
Straight up.
Do you want me to tell you?
Yes.
Okay, so what you are looking at is a menstrual disc.
What is that used for?
Okay. So when somebody is on their period, you take it and you squeeze it and you stick it up your coochie hole, and then it holds all the blood, and it's basically like a plastic reusable tampon.
Oh.
Okay. What is this? I'll let you take a chill pill from the other one. What is this?
Is that like a is that some that used for that's used for the hair?
Yes.
That's not a curling iron. No.
It is.
Is it a curling iron?
Yeah.
Let's go. I got one.
Okay. What is this?
Oh, is that something that's used for your eyelashes?
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called, but like I know it's like some. Oh, it's called eyeliner. Is that an eyeliner?
No.
I I don't know.
Okay, what does it do?
It does something to like your eyelashes, right?
What does it do to your eyelashes?
It kind of like straight. I don't want to say straightens them. It kind of.
It'll...
It got. It
It
wasn't a
makes
remote day.
them...
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Prima donna girl. Yeah. Alright, guys. We is back from the brief break. I paused the recording. Okay, so what do you think this is?
I know it's like used for the eyelashes.
What does it do, though? What does it make them?
I don't know, not straight. Like a little neat, maybe. I don't know. Kind of maybe like a little. I don't want to say curly.
Close. Some can do so.
Curly, wavy.
It makes your lashes longer. It's mascara.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, what is this? What do these words mean?
What?
What do these words mean?
Luteal and follicular? I do not know.
They're different menstrual cycle phases. Like follicular is like ovulation, and when you're like actually like yeah. And then okay, let's move on to our next thing. What is this?
Yeah.
What is this? I was up early.
I do not know.
Okay. They're like on the back of like it extends the back of a bra. Like it extends the clips on the back of a bra. So like if the clips on the back are too short, you can extend them with that. Because like you see right here, these little clips on the fabric at the top, you connect that to the bra and then it can extend it. Okay, what is this?
It looks like 2 eggs. But like wobbly, like you can like poke it. Like yeah, it looks like 2 like balloons.
Okay.
2 egg balloons.
Well, they're flat for the most part. I'll give you that.
I don't know what they are though. I do not know.
I'm gonna go get Coca-Cola while you brainstorm.
What? I don't know what that is.
All I ever wanted was the world. Prima donna girl. Yeah. You there?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to tell you what this is?
Yes.
Okay. Basically, if you like don't feel like wearing a bra because bras are uncomfortable, and you're wearing like a shirt that isn't super thick, you put these over the nips. You put them over your boobs, and it holds your boobs so you can't see your nipples through your shirt. And it
Oh,
stops you
okay.
more. They're
Okay.
called
Okay.
sticky boobs. Moving on, you know? I'm explaining it to him like he's a child, bro. Let's just talkity talk now. How are you?
Good.
How's your week been? Oh, kitty cat.
Good.
Really?
Yeah.
What did you do this week?
Oh, a little bit of this and a little bit of
Oh,
that.
really?
You
That's
know.
very interesting.
Yeah, really.
I went to Potato Town and drank some baked beans.
Oh, really?
Really? Really?
I went to Candyland and swam in an
Really?
ocean of chocolate.
Are you sure
Yeah,
you didn't go to Willy Wonka's chocolate factory?
I'm sure. No, I ain't going to Willy Wonka. Willy Wonka is evil. Nah, I'm playing. I haven't
Oh?
even seen Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory. So, I seen Charlie in the Chocolate Factory.
Right. Guys, wait! We should do Madlibs.
Okay. Alright.
Okay. Give me a color.
A color?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go with green.
Adjective.
Adjective. An adjective.
Yup.
Huge.
Huge. Time. Give me a
Huge.
time.
Time?
Yeah.
Like time on like a clock or like
I
a date
guess.
or time?
Or like
Like
afternoon or morning, I guess, maybe.
night.
Adjective.
Look at me. I'm flipping patties at night.
Adjective.
What'd you say? Adjective? Um, an adjective.
Adjective.
Sharp.
What? Did you say shark?
Sharp.
Oh, I thought you said shark. I was like, so I'm gonna hold your hand when I tell you this. Okay, give me a place. Give me a place. Give me a
A place?
Yeah.
A place. Toys R Us.
Give me a food.
Cheeseburger.
Ooh. Give me a food. I accidentally put cheeseburger,
No.
but I'm not talking about it.
Another food. Mozzarella sticks.
Mozzarella sticks.
They are so good.
I spelled that so wrong. Dude. Give me a verb.
Herb. Verbs are action words, right?
Yes.
Um, run.
Noun.
Noun. Ocean.
Give me a number.
10.
Hey, that's my favorite number. Go mad. Bats are so cool. They are green, huge animals which have wings. They like to fly around at night, which makes some people scared of them. Hey, but bats are sharp and they don't want to hurt people. I have a pet bat that lives in Toys R Us. I like to feed him cheeseburgers and mozzarella sticks. He likes to run.
Dang.
I am his favorite person,
time-
but he also likes the ocean. I want to convince my parents to get me 10 more bats. That one wasn't really that funny.
I like how like all of that freaking made sense. One of the main parts about Madlibs is that more than half
shouldn't
of it
make
isn't
sense.
supposed to make sense.
Here, I'll do one. Okay, a plural noun.
He having the time of his life in there with some cheeseburgers and some mozzarella sticks. Like, dang, bro, ain't even Toys R Us? Like, come on, bro. What more could he want?
Tape. Noun. Okay, noun. Okay, more nouns. Earring. Okay, adjective. Adjective. Ooh, adjective. Pretty. Verb. Walk. Adjective. Fast. Person in room. Tree. Noun. Jar. Part of the body. Oh God. Boobs. Adjective. Large. Okay. Noun. Bread. Adjective. Funny. Adjective. Quiet. Adjective. Annoying. Adjective. Loud. Noun. Cat. Verb ending in ing. Talking. Adjective. Muddy. Plural noun. Dogs. Thank you, ladies and scissors. I'm so nervous. My Dorito is beating a tape a minute. I didn't prepare for an earring. I never expected to win this pretty Oscar. I have so many people to walk. My first and foremost, my fast co-star, Tree, who always who was always in my dressing jar, held my boobs when I was in trouble, and never failed to compliment me or give me a large pat on my bread when I did well. I also want to thank my funny director, my quiet producer, and of course the annoying writer of the screenplay. Most of all, I want to thank you, my loud fans, and the members of the Motion Picture Cat who were responsible for my Talking This Muddy award. Bless your dogs. Who was always in my dressing jar, held my boobs when I was in trouble. Okay. Why would people be holding boobs? Okay, we can take turns. Give me a person's name.
A person's name?
Say my name. Say my name.
Let's
Say
go.
Say my name.
Cassie.
Cas. And I'll enter a person's name now. Tree. Movie. Enter a movie. Scream.
Coraline.
Oh, Coraline's a vibe though. Oh, I'm gonna buy Coraline on Prime. Adjective. Nice. Let's see. Scary. Spooky, scary skeletons. Verb.
Spooky, scary Sunday.
Verb. Bitch. Bitch, tell me a verb.
Oh, I didn't know you were asking me. I kind of like lost my train of thought for a second. Let's do. See, an action word. Let's do sit.
Sit. Noun. Let's see. Shirt. Candy. Tell me a candy.
Candy?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, a candy. M&M's.
M&M's. Okay, food. Let's see, nachos. I really am craving nachos right now. Okay, give me a verb.
A verb.
Prima donna girl. Yeah. All she ever wanted was the world. A prima donna girl.
An action word. Let's go with fly.
Fly. Okay. Now let's see. Walk.
I drank till I'm drunk. Smoke till I'm high. Castle on the hill. Wake up in the sky. You can't tell me I ain't polite. Alright. What do you want? A noun?
Another verb.
Another verb? Golly, why am I the actioner? That sounded so. Please don't. Like that sounded so. Yeah. Let's go with crawl.
Crawl. Adjective. Yeah. Adjective. Let's see.
Why is it even spelled with a C?
Because who says adjective? It's adjective.
Okay,
adjective. Give me an adjective.
I've been saying adjective. I don't even say the C. Adjective. Do I say adjective?
Give me an adjective.
Tiny.
Tinny. Okay. Let's see. Large. Okay, give me another adjective.
Let's see.
Smung in the sky, you can see me dreaming. You can see me
adjective.
Dreaming.
Elegant.
Okay. I went to the movies yesterday with Cas and Tree. We saw Coraline. It was scary. At one part, I even sat and ran for the shirt. During the movie, we ate M&Ms and nachos. I got mad because the person sitting behind me kept flying during the movie and wouldn't stop walking. He was asked to leave after he crawled across the theater. It was pretty fun. Overall, I liked the movie because it was tiny and the main character was super large. Hopefully next time the people sitting behind me will be more elegant. Okay, that made sense. Aside from the dude flying. I even sat and ran for the shirt. I don't know. Okay. Let's see. Castle in the hill. Let's read one more short, okay? Let's read best of Redditor updates. to be honest, before we, yeah. Trigger warnings, cheating. Okay. There's only one post and all updates or comments. Okay, yeah, no, goodbye. Oh god, this is gonna be a lot. Oh god, this is a lot. Oh god, this is a lot. Oh god, this is a lot. Oh god. Oh.
Oh yeah, don't even, bro. Just like don't even bother with it. Nobody has the time to read all that.
Trigger warning. Discussions of grape and possible cancer. Okay.
Huh?
23 female positive pregnancy tests, and I haven't had sexuals with a male in 6 years. Help. I'm freaking out. I'm scared that I either have some crazy form of cancer or was raped, or that I'm crazy and had thumph that I don't remember. I am 23 female and lesbian and not very sexually active, but have had with a girl, so I'm sort of seeing twice a month. She is a cisgender woman and there's no possible way she could get me pregnant, just to be clear. Last time I had with a male, I remember I was I remember I was in high school 6 years ago. I am 5'3", 140 pounds. I am healthy, I think. I take Zoloft and sometimes use non-prescription allergy medicine, but I don't think those things are relevant. I started throwing up occasionally maybe a month ago, and I wasn't really worried about it because I thought I had just had a stomach bug. I went to a walk-in clinic this morning because it wasn't getting better, and they told me I'm pregnant. I explained that I can't get pregnant, and they said I must be. I don't really keep track of my periods, but I'm not sure if I've had one in a couple of months. I'm scheduled to see a gynecologist next Friday to confirm the pregnancy, but I'm scared and want answers now. Side note, fun fact, if a dude takes a pregnancy test, it can actually tell him if he has testicular cancer, so it could be cancer. Moving on. Because the same stuff that's in a dude's piss, apparently, when he has testicular cancer, is the same shit that tells if a woman is pregnant. Moving on. Okay. I've been reading that there are some kinds of cancer that cause a positive pregnancy test, but I can't find a lot of information on them. Can anyone tell me how likely that is? The other possibility is last November, I was drinking at my friend's house where a bunch of us had got together to watch a football game, and I don't drink and drive, so I slept on their couch. I didn't drink all that much. I think 3 drinks. So I shouldn't have blacked out. My friend whose house I stayed at are a male-female couple. I texted my male friend asking him if we had ear or something, and if I was so drunk I didn't remember, and he was very confused and upset and said he wouldn't cheat on his wife or have ear with someone who is that drunk. I know I want to trust my friend, but the thing is I'm really scared. The thing that I'm really scared of is that my friend raped me and is lying and that I didn't even know it. I live in Tennessee and abortion is illegal here and I'm scared. Can somebody please tell me what is going on and if there's any other reason I could have a positive pregnancy test? Abortion is illegal in Tennessee? Oh. Okay, relevant comments. Is it possible for you to take an at-home test? Medical errors do happen. I think OP responded and said, I didn't even think to do this because I've been so panicked. I'm going to the store right now to get a test and will let you know. I got 2 tests, a regular and a digital. They are both positive. I was hoping you were right and it was a mix-up. Thanks for at least reminding me at-home tests exist. I've been so freaked out and I just wasn't thinking. Somebody said, it could be ovarian cysts. Do you know what that is?
Wait, what?
Ovarian cyst. I think that's how you pronounce it.
No, what in the world?
So you know, like where the eggs drop from, the ovaries?
Yeah.
Getting like cysts on there. Okay. OP responded and said, thank you. I didn't know ovarian cysts could cause positive pregnancy tests. I do have OB-GYN, I don't know what that means, appointment from a week from now. So Somebody said, do you remember going to sleep that night and waking up fully clothed? Also, have you been menstruating? OP responded and said, I think I remember lying down to go to sleep, and I'm pretty sure, but it's been a couple of months, and I wasn't really thinking anything was unusual. I'm not totally sure if I've had a period in the last couple of months. My periods are always light, and I don't keep track of them. Somebody says, abdominal ultrasounds will show if there's a pregnancy or tumor, and not all tumors are malignant. I don't know. Somebody said, or OP responded and said, thank you so much. Hearing that it could be anything besides pregnancy or cancer is a huge relief. I'm so scared that I'm either going to die or that I'm pregnant and have to have the baby. Neither of which are things I want right now at 23. I do need to figure out something to do to take my mind off of it. I don't know if I should tell the girl I'm talking to or tell my parents. I don't want to scare anyone, but I feel so scared right now. Okay. Many updates and comments later that day. Update, sort of. Thank you all for the responses. They have been really helpful, and I've been a lot less panicked, even though I still don't know what's going on with me. Seeing that it may be things besides cancer or pregnancy has helped a lot, because I thought those were my only two options. I am at my parents' house, and I'm feeling a lot better. My parents will help me get an abortion if I actually am pregnant, even if we have to go out of state, and my mom says she will help me. I texted my friend, the wife of the person who I'm scared raped me, and told her everything and that I don't want to accuse her husband and I'm scared, and she swore on her life that I didn't seem drugged, just kind of drunk, and that I went to sleep on her couch and they both went to bed right after. She said there is no way that he could have gotten up and assaulted me without her knowing, so I'm feeling a little bit better and trying not to work myself, worrying that she's complicit and they conspired to rape me. I feel better reading some of these responses and seeing that there are conditions besides cancer that can cause a false positive, and my parents are telling me even if it is cancer, that doesn't mean I'm going to die. We're also going to see if an OB-GYN can see me sooner, and my dad is going to call tomorrow to see if there are any urgent cares that have ultrasound machines. I will update once I have answers. More relevant comments. On what the nurse at the clinic said. Yes, I said I can't be pregnant, and I obviously can because I am. She said false positives aren't a real thing. The OB-GYN could tell me more. Update. January 13th, 2024, 1.5 days later. I posted a couple of days ago about how I was having a positive pregnancy test, even though I'm a lesbian and haven't had with a male in 6 years. I got a lot of good advice and kind words. Thank you all so much. I'm going to try and explain what is happening now, but between stress and medicine, I'm not sure I'm able to make a lot of sense, and I'm not sure if I understand it. I went to my parents' house last night and told them what was happening this morning. My dad found an urgent care about 2 hours from their house that had an ultrasound machine, and they were willing to see me, and my mom took care of me. They did another pregnancy test that was also positive. They did another pregnancy test that was also positive. Where is this? Where was I? Okay. They did another pregnancy test and it was also positive, and then did a regular ultrasound and did not find a pregnancy. So they told me to go to the emergency room because they said a positive pregnancy test with an empty uterus is an emergency because it could mean there's a fetus growing outside of the uterus, which is very dangerous. The ER did a transvaginal ultrasound and couldn't find a pregnancy, and they did blood work and said my pregnancy hormones are very high and my potassium and iron are a little low, and they thought that they could see something on my right ovary, so they did laparoscopic surgery. They ended up removing my entire ovary because they found a kind of tumor called an immature teratoma. I don't remember going in for surgery or waking up, but I was freaking out and hysterical when I woke up, and they had to give me Valium in an IV. Mom and the nurses told me about the tumor later. The nurse said that they are talking to some specialists and doing pathology to find out if it's malignant or not, because they said teratoma could either be malignant or not. And I've tried looking up information online, but I don't know if I understand it. I know that I owe apologies to my friend who I thought might have raped me. Please no one make me feel worse about that than I already do. I think I am staying at the hospital overnight. My questions are, how long does the pathology take? Is pathology the same thing as a biopsy? Would the tumor explain why I have been throwing up, or is that something else? Will they be able to tell me if I have cancer before I leave the hospital? If this is cancer, am I going to die? Final update the next day. Last update before I probably go home. The doctor came and talked to me. It turns out I had misunderstood what they said. I had misunderstood, and they didn't say it was an immature teratoma. It said that it had features that could be one. It is definitely a teratoma, but they aren't sure if it's mature or immature because it looks like it could be either. They redid my blood work today, and it still has a pregnancy hormone, but less than half of what it did yesterday, so they are sure it was the tumor causing it, and they're pretty sure it was the reason I had been vomiting also. Oh god. The doctor said that he thinks even if it is malignant and probably removed all of it and I don't need to keep worrying that I'm going to die. He also said it shouldn't affect my health because people do just fine with one ovary and I can still have a baby if I ever want to. I'm not sure if I want biological children, but that's still a good thing to know. They're going to do a scan to look for other masses before I leave today, and that should put my mind at ease. I got an IV yesterday that brought my potassium back to normal, so that's fine now. I talked to my friends whose house I stayed at in November and everything that happened. They said that they're not mad at me. They were just very worried about me because they knew they hadn't hurt me, but they were scared someone else had. They know that I trust them, but I was just really freaked out. I also told the girl I've been talking to, and all of that is okay too. She's a little upset that I didn't tell her sooner because she would have come with me to urgent care in the hospital, but we'll work through it. I sent her a picture of the teratoma from the internet and said, "This is our son," and explained what happened, and we had a good laugh at the least. They said the pathology results will take about 2 weeks, and if it's cancerous, they will refer me to an oncologist closer to where I live who works with these kinds of cancers. I'm supposed to take a pregnancy test at home every 2 days for 2 weeks and contact a doctor if they're not negative after 2 weeks because that could mean that there is something else or something left over causing it. This has all been very strange and surreal, but I'm very thankful that I was not pregnant, and if I have cancer, it is probably treatable. I was so scared and had so many horrible thoughts racing through my mind that my friend had raped me and I was going to have his baby and share custody with him. I never thought that I would be relieved to have a monster tumor with teeth and hair that might be cancerous, but I am relieved. Thank you to everyone who answered my questions and reassured me. I was so scared. I'm still a little scared, but you helped me a lot. Wow. 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 That is insane. Prima donna girl. Okay. Are you there, Tree?
Mm-hmm.
That was a lot. To wrap this up, let's read our 2 scary stories. Or you know what? Probably even just one because we already have an hour of footage. So, yeah. Should we read, should we read, oh god. Okay, dead body or homeless man? Tree, dead body or homeless man? Do you want to read dead body and I can read homeless man? Fuck. Tree.
Huh?
Do you want to read dead body and I can read homeless man?
Sure.
Okay, I'll read homeless man real quick and then you can read dead body. I would call it creepy more than scary, but my mom's friend had a small house and lived alone. She noticed weird things: a batch of soup depleting faster than usual, missing eggs, damp towels in the hamper when she hadn't used any, extra dishes in the dishwasher, etc. This went on for months. I'm gonna go let my cats out because I'm scared. Hold on.
I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. And tonight's gonna be a good night.
Hello?
Yeah.
I'm back. I brought my cats out and now I feel a lot safer. I'm gonna turn on my heating blanket and then I can feel even safer and cozier. Warmth just makes me feel so safe for some reasons. And by the way, if y'all are confused on why I feel unsafe currently, once I read this story to you, y'all will realize why.
Bring the vacuum in here again tomorrow. Make sure you get our pumps and other stuff.
Okay.
Love you. I'm going.
Where you going?
I'm not gonna be back. I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, you been
Living my life.
a lot recently.
That's cool.
Yeah, but you haven't been coming back.
Yeah.
Are you done? Are you done talking to whoever? Okay. I would call it creepy more than scary. But my mom's friend had a small house and lived alone. She noticed weird things. A batch of soap depleting faster than usual, or a batch of soap depleting a batch of soup depleting faster than usual, missing eggs, damp towels in the hamper when she hadn't used any, extra dishes in the dishwasher, etc. This went on for months. She thought she was just being forgetful. One day she heard some thumping around in her attic and went to investigate. She found some makeshift living quarters, small radio, hot plate, sleeping bag, pillow, food wrappers, etc. She called the cops who came to keep an eye on the place. They ended up catching a homeless man climbing a tree, trying to sneak into her attic window. He had been doing this almost daily. He would wait for her to go to work, then go down the stairs and help himself to food and amenities. The funny part about the story is that they got to know each other throughout the whole ordeal, and the guy was actually very respectful, just down on his luck. She didn't press charges, instead let him move in, helped him get a job, and he lived in the attic until he got back on his feet. Creepy shit with a happy ending. I think we should have read that one instead of the dead body second. God. Do you want to read Dead Body, or do you want me to read Dead Body?
How long is it?
It's like 4 paragraphs, but they're very short.
It's
Bitch.
not that long.
Alright, go.
A few years ago, I was walking through the woods, the beaten track a bit.
Okay, done.
And
You're done. You're over. A few years ago, you can't, like, you refuse to read like you normally talk.
But
A few years ago,
I
I was
know,
walking
but
through the
it's-
woods off the beaten track a bit. A few years ago, I was walking through the woods off the beaten track a bit, and I smelt this really overpowering sweet smell. Being nosy, I pulled back the overgrowth to have a look and found a dead body. The guy had clearly been there a while and wasn't looking great, all swollen and green and black with various runny bits. The local wildlife had also been dining. We've read this before. We've read this before.
Have we?
Yeah. I don't know if we posted the video, but we've read this before. Wait, hold on. I gotta look at our YouTube real quick. Because unless I'm tripping the fuck out, we've read this before. Okay, so it wasn't that one. Okay, well, I guess we didn't release the episode, but we've read that before. Let's read a different one. Okay. Oh god. About 2 years ago, I was driving home from a family reunion pretty late at night, and the drive was about 2 hours. I didn't stay the night because I had to be back for work the following day. Most of the drive was on roads with dense bushes and trees on either side. The real creepy ones you see in a lot of movies. Anyway, I had been driving about 45 minutes and was starting to get really tired. You know how sometimes you just suddenly become really tired out of nowhere? Well, yeah, that happened to me. And I knew it wasn't going to last, but I didn't come across any place that felt like I could park safely and sleep. Anyway, after it became clear to me that I wasn't going to be able to find a place to pull up and my tiredness wasn't going away, I did something very questionable. I pulled over into the side of the road onto the grass behind some bushes and tried to hide my car from anyone who was coming to pass. The roads were empty. I came across another car every few minutes or so and made a mental note that the time was 11:22 and then fell asleep. Oh, I'm scared. Where's my cats? Kitties. Kitty. Come here, Granite. You have to come be in my lap for mental support so I don't die. Okay. Thank you, Granite. Okay. Sometime later, I was awoken by a scratching sound. I looked at the clock, 11:50. The sound stopped after a few seconds, and because I was still extremely tired, I didn't bother looking around and simply went back to sleep. I was later awoken by the same sound, and it was now 12:40. This time it really freaked me out because the sound didn't stop. The thought ran across my mind that it was just an animal inspecting the car, but why would it return almost an hour later if it had left the previous time? I looked in my rearview mirror and just managed to catch a glimpse of something running away into the forest. Now at the time, I thought it was the damn hook killer. You know, the one that scratched the couple's car and then slaughtered the guy when he got out to investigate? Fuck that, I thought to myself. So I got the hell out of there. There was a bend no more than 100 yards up the road, and as I came across it, there was an effing car, parked off to the side of the road with the driver's side door opened. I slowed down to look and see if anyone was there. There wasn't. Then I looked in my rearview mirror, didn't see anything, and all of a sudden this guy comes sprinting around the corner. He starts screaming at me, shouting stuff like, hey you, get the fuck out of your car, now. I noped the fuck out and sped off. I never saw the guy again. Moral of the story? Don't fucking sleep on the side of a deserted road. That's we're ending on a not so positive note.
Yeah.
As the other day. But as per usual, we're ending on a not so good note. But I hope you guys enjoyed, because I can't speak for Tree, but I thoroughly enjoyed this podcast, and it's actually our first
Yeah,
overall
I did.
podcast.
I did. I did like answering them questions. I don't know. That was fun.
That was my
fun.
favorite. That and the that and the Madlibs was my favorite.
Yeah, those were fun.
Yeah.
For real, for real.
But yeah. We hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you in the next episode. What is today? It is Monday. Oh fuck, we need to release this episode today. We'll see you in the next one. We love you guys so, so much. Goodbye. Oh, my mom just started calling me. Perfect timing.